Hello, hi there, and happy Mother's Day. Oh my God, when I think of mothers, I think of so many things come into my mind. So many things. It's one of those topics that you don't know what to say, but you also have a lot to say. I think of my mother. I think of my grandmother. I think of my sisters. I think of my friends. I think of so many people who are mothers and the amazing job that they're doing. And from my heart, I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Um, have a beautiful day. Have a day filled with love, with all your children around you, with everyone you love, and do something for your mom if they're still here. You're privileged to have them. Do something for your mom. So this is another episode on Strategic Lenses. As usual, my name is Susan Atieno. You might have listened to my episodes in the past. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the journey of just my life journey and giving you a lot of lessons that have worked for me, really. And I really hope they're working for you. If not, it's fine. It's fine. It's just me sharing the love. So this episode is really about Mother's Day. It's really about Mother's Day. And I have a very special message to different levels or different category of mothers. I hope we can engage in a very intimate and personal way, even if I'm not where you are physically. I hope you can feel this episode from my heart to you as really. It's almost a gift. And just to tell you that I see you, I hear you, I am in the same shoes. I may not be in the exact same shoes, but I know I am in the exact same shoes to some extent. Maybe the levels are what differs. So happy Mother's Day. I would like to say that mothers are the pillars or the epicenter of every existence. We give life. Mothers give life. When you get pregnant when you conceive and someone comes and tells you, guess what? I am pregnant. I think when I got pregnant and I didn't know what that means when you say I am pregnant or we have a baby coming along the way. Today when someone tells me I am pregnant, I will tell you a huge, big congratulations from my heart, really. But when I look at that journey to where I am today, I'm not even like, my children are not even like twins, they're not even like 10. But when I look at that journey to where I am currently, I see what you're going to go through, and I'm like, it's such a bittersweet feeling. It's such a paradoxical feeling. It's almost like you have nothing to say, but you have to say something, but you just say congratulations, because there's a lot that comes with motherhood. So we give life. We not only give life, we give continuity to that life. Like mothers can just turn things to be magical. We are superheroes. We have superpowers. I don't know how God did it, but yes, be proud to be a mother. Be proud that you can fit into many shoes. Be proud that you can fit in just not any shoes, but big shoes. Trust me, you're the best version of yourselves. And when your kids tell you, Mom, you're the best mommy ever, and you're just from quarreling or just from chapping someone, it warms your heart and you're like, oh my God, I am the world to these little children. And just be assured from my heart to yours that you're doing a good job. You got it. If you're a mother of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, you got it. But I have a message for different mothers today. That is my message for Mother's Day. Number 1 is to our new mothers. I see you. My sister is just maybe a few months, maybe now 3 months or so, almost 3 months. And I would like to talk to new mothers. I would like to really talk to new mothers. You're bringing up a whole human being. They're tiny. They could be 2.6 kgs. They could be 3 kgs. They could be 4.4. Oh my God, I gave birth to a 4.4 baby. It's a story for another day. But they could be, they're so small, but they run your world, and you're just a new mom, and you don't know what to do. I see you. I see how you're scared, and you're wondering, oh my God, what's going to happen to this child? What's going to happen to me? Or what has happened to my body? you have stretched beyond recognition. You have stretch marks. All of a sudden your boobs are no longer yours. You're working with someone's meal and full-time meal, and you're wondering what just happened, what hit me. So new mothers, I see you, I see you breaking down after the hospital, after being discharged from the hospital. I see you sitting in that night, the first night, second night, and you're excited, but the third night, oh my God, this baby is crying because of colic, this baby is crying because of things that you do not understand, and someone asks you, kwani analia nini? Oh, why are they crying? And you look at them and you're like, I also don't know, I'm just new to this. I see the struggle, I've been there, I see it so well. And I just want to tell you that God has blessed you with such a beautiful gift. Congratulations on being a mom. Congratulations on leaving the hospital with a full human being. Congratulations on so many things, and I just want you to look at the positives. I just want you to look at the 5 fingers that are complete, the 5 toes that are complete, the full head, the full hairline, no complications of breathing, no complications of breastfeeding. It could have been normal birth or through a cesarean, this is through a CS birth, but just choose to tell God thanks. And I know it can be overwhelming, and I see that, but my message to you here is embrace that bundle of joy, those 3 months of maternity. Look at that child deep into their eyes, enjoy the breastfeeding, enjoy the little moments of the smiles that, they're so little and they smile so nicely, and enjoy all that moment, because when they get to 6 months and they start weaning, it's another story. All ages come with something else, yeah? So to the new mother, on this Mother's Day, I see you. I see the tears, I see the frustration, I see the confusion, but amidst all that, we're also thanking God for this gift that so many people are not privileged to have. Number 2, I like to talk to the working mom, and I've put this into 3. We have now the working mom, we have the stay-at-home mom, because they're working, and also, thanks to COVID, we have the working from home mom. You're balancing working from home, and yet you're working, you're doing your corporate work. I see you as well. I feel you. I think I've been through all these shoes. And I think the best thing that COVID ever did for us is we can be super moms, because there are days that you don't have a nanny. Normally, if you're going to the office, that day you'll be out of office. But now with technology and with Zoom calls and team calls, you can juggle not having a nanny. Your house may be upside down. I see the house upside down. I see you in your pajamas because you woke up late. You slept in, you woke up late because the previous day was crazy. Maybe they were sick. And you had to put things together. So I see you waking and you couldn't get a day off and you don't have someone to help. So I see you waking up in those pajamas and putting yourself together so that you can get into this meeting and just get it over and done with, and go back to tantrums and go back to fevers and and then you have to still sit and work. So working from home has its dynamics. But COVID, I think, has brought a lot of ease into the working mom. And I want to say that I see you juggling for the career woman. I see that you went to school and you got your degree and you got your master's and you got you want to reach the highest level of your career, then boom, you're a mother, and all of a sudden you cannot take this opportunity because what will happen to my child? They're so young, I have to take care of them. Or there's this travel opportunity that has come and boom, you cannot travel, you cannot go because there was an emergency in school, because there was something that you needed to attend to that. If this child was not there, you would have gone, you would have traveled with them. So I see you, and I see how many opportunities have passed you by. I've seen that travel, that travel that has passed you. I've seen how you're trying to chase your dreams, but no, No, you're not chasing your dreams. You have to take care of this child. Hang in there. They grow. That is what I would like to tell you, that they grow. When they reach 2 to 3 years, then it's more settling. When they're all going to school, it starts to be more settling. Then you have a lot more time during the day, and then you're able to leave them behind with a sister or a nanny or someone, so that you're able to continue with, you're able to meet your career needs. Yeah. One thing that I would like to tell working moms or stay-at-home moms is, as much as, especially for stay-at-home moms, if you are at home, and it can be overwhelming, and in fact, when you see in some of these movies, or even in day-to-day, let's say your spouse has come back in the evening in the house, and they find that the house is actually upside down, and they're wondering, you've been in this house the whole day. What have you been doing? I think that's a very unfair question, because the children tend to disturb the mother twice or more times than they would disturb any other person. So this mother has been doing laundry. The dishes never end. Oh my God, the dishes never end, and they're always eating. So I think it's very unfair to look down at stay-at-home moms thinking that they don't work. They actually do a lot of work than most of us. So I see the struggle. One piece of advice that I'd like to give this particular group of mothers is it's funny, but also get a wife. You see the way they say wives help their husbands just figure out their lives or ease in their life. Moms, it's time we all get wives. Get people to help you run errands. You always don't have to go to the market. Get a rider have your contacts in place. That really works for me. I think I have contacts for everything, even the simplest thing. Like, I need eggs, I always have someone to call. Hey, bring for me eggs, put it in the rider, give it to the rider to come. Oh, I need to buy 1, 2, 3 things. Always have someone you're calling. Once you've already established contacts and you can spare a little money and time is money. You can think that it's a lot of money, it's not, but it's actually saving you time to do something else valuable with maybe your children or your friends or someone else. So get a wife. Try to get a wife for everything. Me, if there's something I say, it's just that finances sometimes don't allow. But if I can get a wife for everything, I would. But also don't lose the fact that you also have to do things with your hands. So just try to strike a balance. I know we have nannies. They really come a long way, and thank you to all our nannies and all our aunties. But try to get someone who can help you ease in your life, okay? And this leads me to the next group of mothers. This is the group of single mothers, single fathers. I've also put them here. And someone would have been single because they're divorced, because they're separated, or widowed, yeah, or never married before. So I've grouped all of them here. And I'm putting in single fathers here because, yes, we have fathers who are mothers. We have fathers who have stepped up to be the only active parent in their children's life. There's so much to say about this group. So much to say about this group. I see the struggle. I see in fact, this group of mothers, they're not superheroes. They're more than superheroes. Because normally in a marriage setup, if it's already so difficult to figure out the child and you're the both of you, just imagine how much more difficult it will be when you are by yourself. So this group of moms are just more than superheroes. What I pray for this group of moms is just to have a double, triple portion of grace. Just for God to give you wisdom to know what to do and what not to do. I see that your strength runs out. I see the struggle that you have financially. Oh my God, finances can get so tough. And the needs of kids keep increasing every day. And sometimes you have nowhere to turn to. I see that struggle. I see the emotional baggage. I see that you want to vent out, to let out, to all that, the emotion that comes with taking care of a child by yourself. I see that. I see the social stereotypes. Oh my God. I see the little groups of people coming together to just talk about you and your situation, and it can be bad and sad. I see that you are trying to put your head high, and please do. Please put your head high. I see your mental state. I see how you cry in the shower. I see all that. And today I just want to ask you to keep picking yourself up again and again. I see you stretching your limits beyond the elastic band, and the elastic band can snap at any time. But the only strength that you have is yourself. The only where you draw your strength from sometimes is you know you draw it from a bigger being. For me, it's God. You know, just I see how you kneel down and pray and cry and you don't know what to do. Yeah. So amidst all this, I also see that you're peaceful. I also see that you are content. I also see that you know your place and you know what it is that you ought to do to be able to give this child the best of the best in life. I see the hard work. I see the extra effort. I see the extra nights. So I want to pray that for this group of moms, that may God strengthen you, may God give you grace, may God remind you that you are complete just the way you are, and those children are making you complete. The next group of moms that I would like to talk to on this Mother's Day is the waiting moms. These are the moms that they have not chosen not to have children, but it has not just happened. It could be 2 years after marriage, it could be 1 year after marriage, it could be 10 years after marriage, it could be 20 years after marriage. You are waiting for a child, but within your heart, you are a mom. And this is one group that I honestly can only imagine how you feel, because the joy that the children bring is out of this world. But they also come with the stresses, but I think they bring us so much joy and so much focus. I would like to talk to this group of moms, and I would like to say that I see the struggle, I see the failed IVFs, I see the hospital visits, I see the pain, I see the stereotypes, I see the, you know, especially the stereotypes that people try to explain to why you do not have a child. And the fact that it is heavy on you, it is so heavy, you also do not know what to do. I would like to talk to you today, and I would like to say that you're worthy, you are enough. Children bring fulfillment, but just even before you get a child, you're still complete, you're still enough, you're still loved, you're still wanted, you're still a child of the Most High. I would like to talk to mothers who have adopted other children. Thank you. I think this is the most selfless group of all this. And that you decided to open up your heart so huge to take on the shoes, to take on another child who is not yours, and still pour out all the love to them. May God bless you. In fact, if there's anything, this is the group that have shown what true religion is. You know, the book of James says this is true religion. This is the true religion, that they can pour out their hearts to another person. They can give them their all and stretch their finances to just give them the very best. May God bless you. May God bless you so much this Mother's Day. And finally, the group of moms that I'm going to talk to is our moms in heaven. And I keep on saying, I did an episode on privilege is both a curse and a blessing. And one of the privileges that I say that we are privileged to have our parents alive. Not everyone has that privilege of their parents being alive. So I see that you miss your mother very much. It's a terrible miss, that you miss them so much, you don't know what to do, but you can't reach them. I see how you miss the warm hands. I see how you miss the pieces of advice. I know you always go to your mom for everything, but I see that they are no longer here. I see that you're clinging to those memories, and those memories are the ones that keep you going, and I see the long nights and the long tears. And I think one of the advice that this group of moms will give to this group of people whose mothers have gone ahead of us would give to us who still have mothers is treasure the moments. I remember my friend when I went to visit her, and she just lost the mother, and she told me, every day, Susan, I will remind you to call your mother, to talk to her, to keep her close, because when they're no longer here, it's another conversation. So I have experienced this through friends, but I also like to reiterate what I've been told by my friends, that treasure the moments with your parents, treasure the moments with your mothers. And just as I conclude this episode, I like to say that as women, as mothers in particular, just when I was preparing on this episode and I just looked at all these motherhood struggles, I just noticed one thing, that we are all struggling. No matter what position of motherhood you are, and I hope I've covered every sort of motherhood I can. If I've not, let me know. But we are all struggling. We all have some deep-seated things in our hearts as mothers that we cannot afford to talk down at each other, to look down at each other, to just wish each other less of anything that we wish for ourselves. So I plead that let us build each other. Let us come together and say that you might be struggling. You might be a waiting mom. I might be a single mom. You might be stay-at-home mom. You might be a career mom. We imagine all of us are in the same boat, same devils, different devils, same hell. So let's hold each other up this Mother's Day. Let's embrace each other, give each other hugs, gift each other. Just tell each and every one of us that you've got this. You're doing an amazing job, and whatever it is you're facing, you are a super mom. You are a super mom. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and enjoy your Mother's Day. Give your mom a call, send them a gift. If you are a mother, be proud of yourself. If no one tells you, take it from me. You are doing great. Until next time.
Wave Beats Music.